If you're not too familiar with PC gaming and all the graphics settings in the options menus, then you've probably asked yourself this: what is anti-aliasing? There's hardly an options menu that doesn't let you tinker with anti-aliasing, and you may have turned it on at some point only to get a noticeable performance drop without any difference in graphics. So what is anti-aliasing? How does it work? And what types of anti-aliasing are there? Stick around to find out. As you know, your screen is made up of pixels. These pixels are usually very tiny, but whatever their size may be, they have a rectangular shape. But because of this, a problem arises whenever you try to make rounded or diagonal shape with these tiny rectangles. It has jagged edges. It's like trying to build a circle with normal Legos. It'll never be perfect. And these jagged edges are called aliasing. And, as the name implies, anti-aliasing strives to reduce aliasing by employing a number of different techniques. These techniques differ both in the ways they deal with these jaggies and in how much they affect in-game performance. Now, there are many types of anti-aliasing, but the three most popular ones are MSAA, FXAA, and SSAA. These may sound intimidating and complicated, but they're really not. You'll see what they do in just a second. The first of these is MSAA. This stands for multi-sampling anti-aliasing, and it's the most common type of anti-aliasing that balances out quality and performance. It works by using color manipulation around geometric shape to produce the effect of smoothness. It can use 2, 4, or 8 samples. The higher the sample count, the higher the quality, but also the performance impact. NVIDIA and AMD also have their own anti-aliasing that functions in a similar but more efficient way. NVIDIA uses TXAA, or temporal anti-aliasing, and AMD uses MLAA, which stands for morphologic anti-aliasing, and they work better on their respective companies' GPUs. The second type of anti-aliasing is the fast approximate anti-aliasing, or FXAA for short. Where MSAA strives to provide a good balance of quality and performance, FXAA is concerned with having the least performance impact. So what it does is simply applies extensive blurring to obscure the jagged edges. This results in an unnoticeable performance drop, but a much blurrier image. The third and final type of anti-aliasing is SSAA, or supersampling anti-aliasing. It's the most demanding type of the three, but it's also the most efficient one. It works by making your GPU render a game at a higher resolution and then downsamples it. That way, it increases the overall picture density, leaving you with a much sharper image. So which of these types should you use? Well, it mostly depends on the processing power of your GPU, but the general rule of thumb is use FXAA for low-end, MSAA for mid-range, and SSAA for high-end PCs. What's more, how much anti-aliasing you'll need will depend on the size and resolution of your display. A 21-inch 1080p screen will have barely noticeable aliasing, but the same can't be said for a 40-inch 1080p screen, and higher resolutions like 2K and 4K will generally produce less aliasing because of the picture density. As always, we hope that we've answered your questions and that you'll find this video helpful. If so, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.